could make like a bunch of noise down here out of frame, and no one would have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah.
They would just hear it. Yeah, this is the gooning podcast where we just goon.
Welcome to
I like how athletes are like some of the worst people on the earth. Kareem Hunt beat his wife, Aaron Hernandez murdered someone, Michael Vick beat his dogs, and Tom Brady did this, and it should be illegal. And then they'll go in their shit and just be like, thank God. I'm like, no.
nigga, what? You beat 6 bitches last week.
Like, dude, Kareem Hunt is on the Chiefs right now, and he like kicked his fiance in the face, like repeatedly. And he's about to like score a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
I woke up on my sleep. I thought she was in football. I woke up.
Well, that one.
I did the fake photo thing.
There's that kicker for the Ravens just got accused of like touching people in the massage parlor. And apparently he.
Nigga, you're supposed to get touched, not.
Yeah, well he was like he'd be like hard as fuck and like just look at them and be like touch it, you know what I mean, and put a girl on, you know. But he'd be like that, and then he got like accused by like 6 people or some shit.
I mean, like sometimes in some instances though, I don't know. And wait, no, wait. I feel like you're about to say something about let me finish. No, I feel like in some instances, some people are just like being accused of that shit because of the position they're in.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like if you're not being accused, you're obviously not doing it, or they're just like really good at their job, or. Or, yeah, people are like trying to band together and like get paid.
I mean, like
Ben Roethlisberger, bro. Like, I mean, like he did his thing or whatever. But that nigga was definitely doing the shit that people said.
I mean, I'm not gonna act like I know all the facts of it because I was kind of like young when that shit happened. But like
Ben Roethlisberger, no.
Ben Stop It Burger. I thought it was 2 chicks who knew each other. Like this dude on the Ravens got accused of like he got barred from like multiple massage parlors. So like he's creepy. The one girl accused him of like coming on the massage table and then leaving.
What the fuck?
To me, that's the funniest.
That's such a weird thing to do. That's such a weird thing to do. Like,
yeah.
What do you get out of that?
He's like, oh, she just touched me so hard. Like, you know what I mean? That's weird.
I feel like that's more like. I feel like it wouldn't even be able to be like a sexual crime at that point. I feel like I feel like that deserves to be on like a different tier of like fucking.
Yeah.
Just being a piece
I
of
guess.
shit.
Yeah. I mean,
like you're like how are you a serial comer, bro? But like in a like.
I agree. I think it's fucked up. Like you should get some sort of penalty for it, but also when you think about it, you can just pay for a hotel room and jack off there. Like you can, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of places you can go to a.
He probably does it. He's like, the rip and dipper strikes again.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna nail a 43-yarder this week. Like,
you'll never catch me, Batman. You'll never stop me.
The diddler. Diddle me this, Batman.
Yeah, exactly.
I got 10 bottles of baby lotion ready to destroy the city.
Whether they're guilty or not, like being accused of it's just like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think like, that shit's like, what do you even, I feel like it's almost like more difficult for the friends because it's like, if you don't expect them, like if let's say like you're friends with some dude who's like totally normal, never gave off those vibes, and they got accused of that shit, it'd be hard to be like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because it'd be like, damn, this dude's like, that'd be so out of character for this dude.
Well, I mean, if it's even a possibility, like
that's the horn.
How the fuck would you be running with?
Yeah, those are the horns. They're like, watch what you say. The government's listening. You know what I mean?
Dude, no, don't say that shit. Because I was just talking about that shit yesterday. Like, somebody started talking about it. He was like, oh yeah, you know about them. He was like, you ever hear about them tunnels, like the underground? I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. Like, if your phone is on, shut the fuck up. Like,
I watched a video essay on MLK's assassination, And the whole time he kept on being like in Minecraft at the end of the shit, 'cause he didn't want to get like in trouble. So like I'm listening to it, I was playing Minecraft and I was really high and I was just listening to it while I played. And he was like in Minecraft and I was like, what the fuck? And it happened like 2 or 3 more times before I was like, okay, he's like, and then he's like in Minecraft, allegedly. I don't know, because these aren't real people. And
that
okay.
scene in that one movie with Leonardo DiCaprio where he like sits up at the couch, he's like,
yeah. What was that, Wolf of Wall Street?
dude, I don't know what the fuck it is. That motherfucker's in like too much shit.
I hate that people are upset that like he'd be dating young women.
I mean, like, whatever.
He dates them, he stops at 25. You know what I mean? It's not like that creepy. Also, he's like still hot.
Alright.
Alright. Subjectively speaking, I don't fucking know.
What's the difference between Leonardo DiCaprio and a pedophile? Not much.
Not much. That's, you know, I feel like I used to work for this dude and he was like old as fuck. He was like,
Leonardo DiCaprio?
this dude was like 70. I was like a year or 2 older than I was. So she's like 21 when this happened. And my GM and the owner, this old dude, and a bunch of other people all went out to go like drink one night. And the owner dude showed up to a place where his daughter was gonna be with a girl who was as old as his 21-year-old daughter, and he's like 70. And she's like pretty mid-looking too. Yeah.
Well, I mean, to each their own. Like, get it how you live, brother. He's already like low-key killing it because of how old he is and like the age.
I mean, killing it. He was like a total piece of shit. But then he moved to Hawaii with her. He sold all of his shit, moved to Hawaii. Now he lives back here because he's poor. And I'm assuming she left him. But I don't know that part. And it was really uncomfortable for everybody because they both come in. And check up on us every once in a while, and he'd come in and he'd be like, "Can you go to the car, babe?" And like pat her on the ass, and it's like, damn, that's wild. Like that girl's as old as I am. Yeah, I'm like, you're older than my dad, and this chick's only a year older than I am.
Dude, imagine like your grandma. Imagine like one of your grandmas like homegirl like slurping on you, like trying to drop game on you or some shit.
If they own stores, I'm letting them hit.
Damn, you're letting them hit. You're not hitting. Like it's
well, you know.
To each their own.
I'm saying if they got the money, I'll do whatever they want. You know. The Goonies aged. The name of that movie aged really poorly. Have you seen all that shit about that dude who like
sloth
killed himself?
Oh, okay.
No, this dude like this has been going viral this week. This dude showed.
He killed himself over the Goonies.
No, way worse than that. This is like a fuck up story, but it's more fucked up how people reacted to it. This dude pulls up. He's like a normal looking guy. And he pulls up to the drive-thru like a Wendy's, and this chick's like, "Have you been here before?" And he's like, "Yeah." And she leans out the window and films like the inside of his car, and he's got no pants or underwear on. He's just butt-ass naked he's just Winnie the Pooh in it really hard. And he sees that she's filming, and he goes home and kills himself. Like it went viral like really fast, so he like went home and killed himself, and he had a wife and kids. And that's already kind of fucked up, but then a bunch of people from the internet came by, and then they had like a gooner for him, and they started marching for his name.
Naked?
But they were like, "I can't goon." And they're walking around with signs, and then at nighttime when the cops came to shut down, they came back and they like threw shit at the employees. Like the employees at the drive-thru, they came up and they're like, "You made this dude kill himself." And they're like throwing it out, and they're like, "I can't goon."
I mean, like, that's like extremely wholesome and like.
No, that's awful. Imagine your dad kills himself.
I mean, like, no, I'm saying like. Like these people's reactions to that shit, like that shit actually, like, you know what I'm saying, people, all these strangers, like they're coming together to like honor this dude and like just like screwed his entire existence up. Like,
I mean, like, he didn't have to kill himself, though.
I mean, like, bro, you're about to get put on the internet for being Winnie the Pooh. Like,
Yeah, but, like, people are gonna move past it.
Yeah, that's honestly, like, that's a justifiable.
Did you see that dude who was stalking Caitlin Clark?
He's like, guilty.
That shit's wild as fuck. That's gonna be the horniest dude. He's about to go in that jail.
He's about to be the first person to actually get sentenced to horny jail. Like, like they're about to be like 10 years, like 10 horny jail, 10 years. You're done. They're like, this isn't what this trial is. Yeah, I don't get it. I did it and I'll do it again.
Naughty. You know?
That's a lot, you know. Lifetime.
Yeah, but like that's so fucked up that they're just like walking around marching for this dude. And this dude's like this dude's like kids and wife are just like living.
It would have made more of a point if they did it the way he like went out.
If they all went either food it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. That would probably get shut down so fast. They'd probably bring out like hoses.
Yeah, and everybody would have to, and everyone would be like the center of attention for a good role. I fucking hate the internet. I hate it. I love it though.
I hate that I can sit there for 6 hours and just sit there and just have I just have a great time. No, it's crazy how social media can last that long now. It's like hard to watch movies and TV shows now.
Dude, if this shit needs to operate the way that like dial-up used to, like dial-up internet, like bro, like you got $5, 10 minutes.
No, they gotta make computers better and limit it to one a house, so you gotta hide your porn for your parents like the good old days. I would like to go back in time through all my roommates' search history while we lived together, see if we were like working at the same time. Like imagine like you're on one side of the wall just absolutely like, you know, going ham and like your homies on the other side of the wall doing the same thing. You guys like both come and then just go to sleep and you wake up in the morning and you're like, yeah, like we're almost out of milk. The soy milk's about to go bad.